Look at the texture on this. If you want a whipped soap that is soft, fluffy, and light, this is the recipe for you. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a whipped soap that is light and fluffy and airy, but it also holds its shape well in the container. This is a 250 gram batch, which fills one 8-ounce container perfectly. And right here is the final texture. It has soft peaks. It's smooth and fluffy. It's not stiff or waxy. And the best part is it stays fluffy. This recipe is formulated to stay soft. We use a whipped soap base for the bubbling, a small amount of butter for structure, lightweight oil for softness, and just enough stearic acid to help hold its shape without making it too firm. For this whipped soap, we will need bath whip, sugar, shea butter, apricot kernel oil, stearic acid, vegetable glycerin, arrowroot powder, fragrance oil, and a preservative. We're gonna start by putting the shea butter and stearic acid, apricot kernel oil into a heat-safe container. We're gonna melt this on a double boiler. Now be sure that you come through and you're giving it a good mix while the oils are melting. And once it's fully melted, we'll go ahead and remove it from the heat. Now we're gonna take our whipped soap base and we're really gonna mix it with the hand mixer until it's light and fluffy. Typically when it's in the container, it tends to settle down a bit, so you want to give it a good mix, and you can see just how fluffy it gets. We're going to slowly add our melted oils, and we're going to mix it. Now, once I started mixing with the hand mixer, if you can see right here, it had clumps in it. So there's no way that this is gonna incorporate fully. So what I ended up doing was I put it in the microwave for 20 to 30 seconds just to heat it up a bit. And then I hit it with the hand mixer again. And as you can see, that heated it up enough that everything fully incorporated. And now you can see it's fully combined, smooth and airy. To this, we're going to add our vegetable glycerin, arrowroot powder, fragrance oil, and our preservative. I like to mix with a spatula first, and then I go in with the hand mixer, so everything doesn't poof up at me when I go to hit it with the hand mixer. And we're left with this lovely consistency. Now, because I heated all of this up, I'm gonna allow it to sit for a little bit just to get back to room temperature. So I left this for about 20 minutes, and then we'll come back in and we are gonna mix it up really good. Now, unlike most things that you can mix too much, this recipe you cannot mix too much. So mix it with a hand mixer as much as you want. You're not gonna hurt anything. If anything, you're gonna make it more light, more fluffy, and more airy. And look at this. It is fluffy as a cloud. I am absolutely obsessed. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna divide it into 2 containers. I divide it into roughly equal amounts. You can do whatever you prefer here, if you want to do 3 or 5 colors or just the one. It's just personal preference. In one of the containers, I'm adding a blue mica powder. Now, what I was going for was a little bit of contrast to the white, but I was also the consistency really gives me like a cloud-like consistency. So I thought the blue and the white would give you like the cloud-like vibe. So that's why I picked blue for this whipped soap. Once you have the color that you want, we're gonna divide the sugar and fold it in gently. Now we don't wanna mix this in too much because we don't wanna risk losing our light whipped texture. So just fold it in, and as you can see, it's still light and airy, just has a little bit of texture to it. This is what you're looking for: soft, fluffy, and light. And the best part is it holds its shape when you lift it. Now go ahead and grab your piping bag, and on one half of the piping bag, we're gonna put the white, and on the other half of the piping bag, we're gonna put the blue. This is how we're gonna get that swirl design. I found that it's a little bit easier to go in with the white, then the blue, then back with the white and the blue, kind of back and forth. That just seemed to work the best for me. Once you have all of your whipped soap in the piping bag, grab your container that you're going to be piping it into. And I kind of go around the edge of the container and then fill in the middle. We're going to pipe slow and build that swirl. You can see how it flows easily, but holds its shape as you go. And this is the final result: soft, airy, cloud-like. And of course, no project is complete without a demonstration. To use your whipped soap base, what you're going to do is scoop a small amount with your finger, add a little bit of water, and it turns into a light, creamy lather. You can use it as a body wash or a gentle hand scrub, whatever you prefer. It rinses clean and leaves your skin feeling soft. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoy making and using your whipped soap as much as I did. If you haven't done so already, be sure you hit the like and subscribe button down below. Also, on my website, which is summerrain.website, I do have the full printable recipe. I also go more in depth about all the ingredients, why we use them, everything like that. There's substitution guides, troubleshooting, all of that stuff is available on summerrain.website.